Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dwyer Stadium not to Dwyer Stadium. Welcome to Colburn Park. It has been a wild day, a long ride to get here, some twists and turns. But here we are, alongside me, Luca Zaccaro. Luca, bright, beautiful sky right now. 2 hours ago, I did not think we were going to play today.
Yeah, Muckdogs fans, a little bit misleading with how good the sun looks right now. There was a ton of rain coming down just a little bit earlier. We're all good to go. As we are all good to go for a 9-inning game against our Newark Pilots. The Muckdogs will look to continue to build upon that West Division lead. We are winning the West Division by 2 games. It's still, every single game is so tight for us. As we look, as I said, to continue to push our lead.
Luca, I'm glad you bring up the standings. We'll show those in a moment. First, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the Batavia Muckdogs this evening. Leading off, playing second base, he's in his usual spot, Tyler Castrataro. Braden Horton at first base this evening. He'll bat second. Sean Mindas, the left fielder, will bat third. In the 4-hole, it's the third baseman, Jackson Inman. James Bolton bats fifth as the designated hitter. Cooper Fesh, the catcher, bats sixth. Kyle Vaughn in right field will bat eighth. Justin Espinal, the EH this evening in the 8-hole. Brian Fry, the shortstop, bats ninth. And Travis Hammond will lead off as the second leadoff man. He will bat 10th and play center field. Tyler Castrataro digging in. This is his 32nd game. He left the Muckdogs last game 2 days ago with, a bit of an awkward slide. He reaches out, lines the first pitch he sees, right back up the middle for a base hit. So Castrataro, who continues his streak playing in every single Muckdog game, does what he's done all season, gets aboard with the leadoff single.
Yeah, new game, same Castrataro right there. Not even letting Nikita get through our lineup card without getting a hit. Nice job just jumping on that first pitch fastball of the game.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Yes.
As Braden Horton comes to the plate. Luca, we were talking about your lock of the game before this, and it sort of relates to what we just saw from Tyler Castrataro right there. Why don't you tell the people?
Yes. Luca's lock of the game is we're going to see a 3-pitch inning. I expect both teams to come out a little bit more aggressive today. They've been waiting. We've had to wait a few hours to come out here and play this game. So I think we're itching. I think we're itching to hit, and I think we see a 3-pitch inning.
There's a fly ball from Horton into right field. It's a base hit. Castrataro will pull up at second, but back-to-back base knocks for the Muckdogs to open up the ballgame. The man on the mound for Newark, Calvin Burkholder, has been their best starter this season. This is his 7th start. He's got a 2.60 ERA over 27.2 innings. Luca, what I like about his line, 28 strikeouts to just 11 walks. Burkholder.
Yeah, that's a recipe for success.
He can twirl the pill.
Yes.
Sean Mindas comes to the plate. Flashes bunt. Pops it foul.
Yeah, whenever you see a pitcher who has more than double the amount of strikeouts to walks, that's a sign that he's doing well. And that 2.6 ERA
speaks for itself.
Compounds that.
It's no balls and a strike on Mindas. Reaches out, fouls that one away. He falls behind 0-2. On the season, Sean Mindas hitting .413, a .520 on base, OPS at .949. This is his 19th game of the summer. To put it simply, he just rakes. When he's in the lineup, he's going to get hits. Here in an opportunity for some early run production. Burkholder looks back to second, comes home. That one line foul. And full transparency, if you look at the weather radar, it could definitely get dicey in the mid to late innings of this game. So it makes scoring here early on even more important because 5 innings is what it takes for an official game to be completed.
Right.
if you're down after 5, that counts as a loss, the same as a 9-inning game. That's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball down the left field line. That one is going to get down for a base hit. They're waving home Castrotaro. He will be in there without a throw. 3 batters, 3 hits, 1 run for the Muckdogs. They have jumped on Burkholder.
Yeah, our Muckdogs have came out today swinging the bats really, really well. Castrotaro to Horton to now Mindas driving in Castrotaro. Nothing crazy, just single. We're cooking right now.
The Muckdogs' offense akin to the weather. It can rain, it can hold off the brightness for a few hours, but that doesn't cool them down. It's still incredibly hot out. The Muckdogs' bats, always red hot anytime they get a chance to come to the plate. Jackson Inman, one of the main pieces of the team, hitting .338, a .465 on base, OPS at .958. This is his 24th game of the season. Due to the weather concerns and the delay, only playing 1 game today, so just 1 9-inning game. Initially, they were planning on playing 2. There is a strike, the count even on Inman. Jackson Inman went 2 for 3 versus Elmira back on the 11th, had an RBI and a walk, 17 ribbies on the season. Sean Mindas just jumped ahead of him with 18. As that one grounded through, another base hit. They're waving home Horton. The throw to the plate is not in time. Mindas advances to third on the throw. 4 straight hits to open the game for the Muckdogs. They've come out on fire. Runners on the corners, up 2-0. Still nobody out.
Yeah, it looks like our hitters got the memo about the whole 5-inning. Got to come out and come out fast. We are red hot to start this game. 4 singles for your Muckdogs. Now have a 2-0 lead with nobody out in this first inning.
Now the designated hitter James Bolton try to keep things rolling. Had a hit in 3 ABs versus Elmira. And Luca, I know we were home for a little while, but one thing that I've been talking about a lot recently on the broadcast, can you think of hits for Bolton where he pulls the ball? He's really up the middle, big part of the field. When he's at his best, he's hitting the ball to right center.
You're exactly correct. That seems to be, different players, when they pull the ball, that's where a lot of their power comes from. Bolton seems to be the opposite. Just like you said, that's really where his power comes from. If he's going to strike a ball far, it's going to be to right center.
0-1, reached out, lined over the head of the second baseman and into center field. Another hit. 5 straight knocks to open the day. The Muckdogs up 3-0.
Like we were just talking about, Bolton, not much of a pull kind of guy, just gets that barrel on the bat enough to shoot that over the Pilot's second baseman.
Wow, I mean, we're speechless up here.
That delay just had no effect.
They were very loose, calm, standing around waiting. They weren't sure if they were going to play, but now they're here. And boy, oh boy, are they playing. I think one important thing to attribute with this coaching staff, before the game, hitting coach Khalid Cox said to us, listen, you always have to assume that you're going to play.
Right.
You can't let go with that mindset. As that pitch misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes to Cooper Fesh.
Yeah, and our players love Khalid Cox, and he's a great presence in the locker room as well as being a very knowledgeable coach. So he can get his point across, and our players will follow him.
Burkholder looks back, now comes home with the 2-0, and that misses. 3 balls and no strikes, the count on Cooper Fesh. Kyle Vaughn in the on-deck circle. Luca, would you give him the green light here?
No. I would take.
That's just for show.
I was just that caught me off guard. The showing bunt right there.
Yeah, that would be. I think that would be one that we'd ask Skip about after. The game.
Yeah.
But of course, he was taken all the way. Just showed bunt just to mess with the pitcher. It's 3 balls and a strike. The pitch to Fesh. Swing. And a miss. It goes to the backstop. Inman to third. Bolton to second. The count runs full on the DH. 2 ducks on the pond for him. Cooper Fesh. I said the other day, Luca, and I want to know what you think. I said most underrated player on the team this season. The unsung hero. I mean, he's hitting 350, and here he is, 6th in the order. The guy just rakes. He chokes up on the bat with 2 strikes. Guy who does not strike out a whole lot. Ready for the 3-2. He grounds that one. Fielded cleanly at second. The throw to first is in time for out number 1. But a productive out. It's an RBI for Fesh as Inman scores and makes it 4-0 Muckdogs here in the top of the first inning.
I'm going to have to agree with you. The most underrated player on this team, I think, is in Cooper Fesh. I don't think the coaches underrate him, but as far as, we have so many great players. Like we've told you before, the most All-Stars in the West Division with 8. You think of Inman. You think of Sean Mindas. You think of Braden Horton. You think of Espinal. So a bunch of different guys. But Fesh has just been so consistent all year.
Now a guy who very well could work his way into that fold of stars down the stretch, Kyle Vaughn. Takes that breaking ball low, evens the count at 1-1. Vaughn showed off his power, albeit on a foul ball last night. He hooked one about 375 feet down the left field line. Here comes the 1-1. Swings and misses. Bit early on that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Vaughn, a new player to this team. With my limited knowledge of Vaughn, I do know that there is a lot of pop in that bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Lined foul. A unique layout here in Newark. I'm not 100% sure on the ground rules on where the ball's out of play, but if it's all the green grass in play, there is a ton of foul ground here. As the 1-2 pitch. Line drive. There is a base hit to left field. Bolton will walk to home plate. Kyle Vaughn has a ribby single, his first in PGCBL play as a Muckdog. It's 5-0. Still 1 out here in the first inning.
All runs are created equal, but Vaughn right there to get his confidence boosted onto this team. He was hitting so well before joining this team, but it's different. You put on a new jersey, new teammates, and new situations. A very, very important hit here for new player Kyle Vaughn. A great piece of hitting to drive in James Bolton and to keep this inning going.
Luca, if you're Calvin Burkholder, you almost have to be just a little bit shell-shocked. Came in this game with a 2.60 ERA. Muckdogs have hung 5 runs on him, 1 out into the ball game.
Yeah, I will say, in my experience watching baseball, the delay really affects the pitcher, right? Whether it's good or bad, the delay can mess. It's such a mental game, and pitchers have to mentally prepare, and they know when they're used to go. So if you're supposed to start at 4. And then it gets delayed till 6. That it just mentally you have to regather yourself, and that can cause problems.
Another base hit, the 7th of the inning. That one off the bat of Justin Espinal. The Muckdogs keep on rolling.
This is the best I think I've seen our lineup all year.
This is unreal.
This is absolutely unreal. 7 hits, only 1 out in the top of this first inning. And it's not like you're out of it either, because now up to bat is Brian Fry.
Brian Fry, one of the 8 All-Stars for the Muckdogs, playing in his 29th game. Hitting .256, a 409 on base. Fouls the first pitch off down the first base line, so Burkholder jumps ahead. Give him some credit. He's throwing strikes. Unfortunately, those strikes, they're just getting rocked. 7 hits for the Muckdogs. The 1 out was an RBI ground out, so everything the Muckdogs have done has been productive. As it's no balls and a strike to Fry. He swings and misses through that one to fall behind, 0-2.
And if you're Burkholder, there's the nightmare has already happened, right? So from now, it's all about managing the bleeding as much as possible. Just focus on one batter at a time.
That one popped up down the left field line. Could be trouble, but there to make the catch is Paletto for out number 2.
Center fielder number 3, Travis Hammond.
It says a lot about a pitcher when they can struggle, but then bear down, even when, absolutely nothing is going his way right now.
Yeah, all the bats already happened. All of it's done and over with, and it's batter by batter now.
The cat's out of the bag, you could say.
The cat's out of the bag.
I just wanted to say that.
That's okay.
Travis Hammond hitting .255 on the season, .338 on base. First pitch to him, he swings and misses. Strike 1. This lineup, when we got it, looking at it, it's like this is like a death lineup. This is the Death Star rolling in to the playoffs.
No question. I mean, we have a guy in Travis Hammond hitting 10th. It's a little unfair. Somebody with his speed, he can get hits, he can get on base, and you don't want him on base either with the wheels that he has. There's no easy out anywhere. You can't hide anyone.
Here comes the 0-2. One misses outside. Maybe this will show my Yankee bias. What this kind of reminds me of is the Dodger lineup in the World Series. When everyone's hitting, there's just no letdown. You just can't. It's really hard as a starting pitcher. You need to be perfect with everyone you face. There's a line drive and a base hit into center field for Travis Hammond. They're waving home Vaughn. The throw to the plate is not in time. An RBI single for Travis Hammond, the 8th hit and 6th run of the inning for the Muckdogs. And they're not done yet. The lineup flips over for Tyler Castrataro with 2 on.
They better not let Travis Hammond get hot. If he gets hot and he can be a fixture in his lineup, the speed and defense that he brings only elevates the ceiling of our team as a whole. A great job, great piece of hitting right there. 8 hits in the top of the first for your Muckdogs. We are rolling.
Now Tyler Castrataro, he singled on the first pitch of the game, gets another AB in the first. We've seen the Muckdogs in the month of July score 8 runs in the first inning twice. Could they do it again tonight? First pitch bounces, count 1-0. They just seem to have a knack for jumping out to big leads.
And like we said, I think that comes down to coaching. It comes down to coaching. That comes down from Skip to Lid, and it's all about being prepared. Keeping them on their toes. Not letting them drag through practice, drag through BP. Constantly keeping that championship focus at all times.
Things clicking on all cylinders here in the top of inning number 1, as they have quite some time. The Muckdogs 9-1-1 in their last 10. It's 2-0 on Castrataro. That pitch misses high, so 3 balls, no strikes, the count, with Braden Horton on deck.
Scary.
Dangerous.
Scary.
Burkholder ready with the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1.
Nice job. You do not want to walk Castrataro and allow Horton to get another AB in this inning, especially with 2 runners in scoring position. With the way he is hitting, that's a very anxiety-inducing at-bat.
There's a fly ball into left center field. It chases back Paletto, but he makes the catch. The inning is finally over, but not before the Muckdogs strike for 6 runs on 8 hits. They leave 2 men left on base, and they lead 6-0 after a half inning of play. The Pilots coming to bat after the break. Muck Dog fans, tomorrow, come out to Tully's. Great food, good times.
Yes.
You saw what the Muck Dogs just did in the top of the first inning? Go meet them. Ask them about it tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. Come out, hang out. Luca, you know what's great? You don't need to buy a ticket. You don't need to reserve anything in advance. All you need to do is get in your car or get out the door, put some shoes on, walk to Tully's, sit down, get served by us as well as the players. We're not the focus. The players are the focus. Come out to Tully's between 5 and 8 p.m. tomorrow, Monday, July 14th. It'll be a great time. Can't wait to see you all there. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, Nikita, I think you said it great. Come out, meet the team, come meet our Muck Dogs. We are the first place Muck Dogs. We have a bunch of great players, but great players with great personalities and players who care, players who want to be within the community. And you can even might be served by Lou Dog as well. So it's a great night to have some fun. Come to Tully's, 5 to 8 p.m., Monday, July 14th. Have a great time.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
It'll be Walker Glaishaw on the mound for the Muck Dogs this evening. The switch pitcher making his 6th start of the season. He's got 22 innings. 7.36 ERA, 16 Ks to 10 walks. Those numbers misleading. He had a blowout start versus the Niagara Falls Americans to start the season, and I think that's really put the numbers much higher than they really are, realistically.
Yeah, that's one of the, not issues I'll say, but one of the things that can be misleading with a pitcher's stats. A pitcher can go out and, their ERA for the day will be 12, and it'll completely balloon their overall ERA for the season as Travis Hammond catches the first pitch flyout.
First pitch was popped up by the Pilots center fielder, Chris Finocchiario. Now,
as I was going to say with Gladshaw, he's been pitching really, really, really well as of late. Really building momentum, building confidence, and will be a fixture for our Muck Dogs in the playoffs.
Just to touch on him pitching well. Last time out against the Americans, biggest game of the season, July 5th, for sole possession of first place. Against the team which roughed him up his first time out this season, 5 innings, 2 runs, only 1 of them earned. 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks.
Can't ask for much more.
He's been working on pitching from the left side of the rubber, gaining comfortability there, and he's looked great. Normally, you'll see him flip from the left to the right when he gets in trouble. There's been no flipping recently, because he's not getting into trouble. He's just been mowing down hitters, being economical with his pitches. Here ahead of Nick DiGiacomo, the right fielder. No balls and 2 strikes. Broken bat, slow roller to third. Inman fields, he'll throw to first in time. 4 out, number 2.
Gladshaw working well already in this inning with a quick 2 outs. If you're Joey Skip Martinez, you are extremely, extremely happy with the way your team has come out after that delay. Not looking sluggish, not looking lazy, looking absolutely locked in and ready to go. Not easy. Not easy to do.
Anthony Hector, the second baseman, digs in and takes a first pitch strike. On the season, batting .308 of .439 on base. Went 0 for 1 with a walk the first time these two teams played this season, back on June 18th. 0-1, that one in there for strike 2. Walker Glaishaw pounding the zone with strikes. 1 pitch away from working a 1-2-3 first inning. That one is fouled back. Luke, I know your premonition, your lock.
My Lucas lock, my 3-pitch inning.
If he keeps pitching like this, there's a called strike 3. Doesn't get it right there, but a 1-2-3. Bottom half of the first inning from Walker Glaishaw. He cruises through. The picture-perfect start for the Muck Dogs as they lead 6-0 after an inning of play. The Batavia Muckdogs could not operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on all of the incredible sponsors which power Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Max at Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families, Wyoming, and the Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McCain Drew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Mars RV, Mocaveras Automotive, the National Guard, the New York State School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oatka Milk Products, Over Her Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stan's Harley Davidson, Stop WI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota Batavia, Trevor R. Rally, State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company. Braden Horton on the mound as a new pitcher into the game for the Pilots after just an inning of play. It's Micah Bennett on the bump. Bennett from Newton, Massachusetts has a 12.46 ERA. This is his 6th appearance. He's gone 8.2 innings. First pitch is low for ball 1. It'll be Horton followed by Mindas and Inman here in the top of the 2nd. That pitch misses low. It's 2-0.
Every time I look at Braden Horton's stats, it's eye popping. It's a over 1,000 OPS. He's hitting .338 on the year with a .514 on base, 10 extra base hits, 20 walks to 11 strikeouts. That's
what he's done all year. He draws a leadoff walk. As Sean Mindas now will come to the plate.
Sean Mendes is another one.
It's scary. It's scary hours for this lineup.
We are truly, truly lucky to be able to watch these players perform.
First pitch to Mindas is high for ball 1. So 5 straight out of the zone entering the game for Bennett. Certainly not what he was hoping for, or anyone on this Newark defense coaching staff. Because that one misses again. 6 straight balls. At this point, you have to imagine they're taken until he throws a strike.
I was just about to say that. Make him throw a strike until you swing.
There is the first strike. Looked like a breaking ball inside corner. 2-1 the count. Mindas with a ribby single in the first. Fouls that one away, evens the count. A 2-2. Luca, it's so funny to see how the flip just switched. I mean, an hour ago, these guys were just standing, weren't sure if they were going to play, totally relaxed, just hanging out, having a good time. And here they are, just dominating as the 2-2. Bounces, gets by to the backstop, so Horton will advance to second. The count full on Mindas.
And for any baseball players watching the stream, you know how much of the game is mental, being prepared, being mentally ready, being confident, being cool, being calm, collected, all those things. To be able to have to wait around for an hour or two and kind of you're hanging out, not really doing much. You think you're about to play.
As Mindas draws a walk, back-to-back free passes to open the 2nd inning for the Muckdogs.
To come out now and put up 6 runs in the first, you have 8 hits. It just shows we're locked in. We are. This is bigger than just this game. We are trying to set a precedent to always be prepared. Always want to dominate.
This is a statement right now.
Correct.
Jackson Inman singled, drove in a run in the first. I'm going to be saying that a lot for the coming hitters in the lineup because 8 hits, 6 runs. It's only natural. First pitch misses low. Those hits in that offense all came against Calvin Burkholder, though, so facing Bennett, a new experience. That one fouled off at the plate. The count even at 1-1. Micah Bennett, attendee of Union College. He pitched 3.1 innings this year as a sophomore there. Luca, do you know where Union College is?
Do I know where Union College is? Is it in New York?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a fly ball into center field. Camped under it, and making the catch is Finaccio for out number 1.
Are you asking for a more specific part of New York?
I'm only saying because I know it.
Oh.
But
How do you know of...
so they play, an attendee of Ithaca College. They play in the Liberty League.
I see.
So covering sports there, I see a lot of Union.
I see.
In Schenectady, New York. Shout out to anyone
Schenectady.
familiar with Schenectady.
I am familiar with Schenectady. I really just like saying the name.
There's a line drive. That one stays up long enough. A diving catch from the right fielder, DiGiacomo. He robs James Bolton of his second hit and 2 trips to the plate. Now 2 outs in the top of the second.
Catcher number 5, Cooper Fesh.
That was a really nice play in right field by DiGiacomo. And you need plays like that. You need your defense to come out and help you out when you have these batters coming up here and staying hot like we are.
First pitch strike from Fesh. I mean, even their outs are hit well.
Right. Even their outs are a tough plays to make.
Cooper Fesh grounded out, drove in a run in the first inning. Takes that pitch outside. The count 1-1. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Muckdogs, 2 runners on. Braden Horton at second base. Sean Mindas at first. Cooper Fesh at the dish. He awaits the 1-2. And sends a fly ball into shallow left field. Taking a few steps in. Making the catch is Paletto for out number 3. So the Buckdogs do not score in the second inning. They get no hits, leave 2 men on base. And after an inning and a half, they are up 6-0. Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Walker Glacier, after cruising through a 1-2-3 first inning, he'll face 4, 5, and 6 in the pilot order, starting with the shortstop Cooper Loyal. First pitch is low for ball 1.
I don't think you can ask for a better first inning if you're Skip Martinez. From either side. From either side.
Well, of course, either Muckdog side.
Right. That's correct. Yes. I'm sure the Newark Pilots are.
There's a fly ball into pretty deep center field. Travis Hammond backing up makes the catch. So Loyal retired for out number 1.
Yeah.
Press box here at Colburn Park. A different setup point. It's a unique perspective of the field.
It is. It's not a. It's unique. It's not bad though at all. Not in the slightest. An interesting, a nice view to be able to watch the game from this first base centered off angle.
Jacob Paletto grounds the first pitch he sees foul. Paletto, an attendee of Bossier Parish Community College. Luca, do you know where that is?
Say the college one more time.
Bossier Parish Community College.
Oh man, no.
I don't know either. I was just asking that time. If that pitch misses outside, they count even at a ball and a strike.
It sounded French at first.
That's my guess. It could be Bossier. Anyways, Paletto hitting 244, 388 on base on the season from Miami, Florida. He grounds that one into left field for a base hit. First knock, first base runner of the day for the Pilots. Paletto aboard as Christian Butera comes to the plate.
Third baseman from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, number 17, Christian Butera.
Butera, the third baseman this evening, went 0 for 1 with a walk against the Muckdogs on the 18th of June. This is surprisingly the only time these two teams have played this year. They'll see a lot of each other in the coming days. First pitch from Glacier's inside. Of course, today was supposed to be a doubleheader, so they were set to play 4 games this week. Now, with this one being just 1 game, the Muckdogs and the Pilots play twice more on the 16th and the 17th. That pitch misses 2-0.
17th is at Dwyer Stadium as well.
Thirsty Thursday.
Woo! Thursday. That's a great night. That's just a great night to come.
So many. Look, there's limited time left as the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 5 more home games. Luca, it's crazy saying that. And it being
wow.
real.
Yeah, that is extremely weird to hear. I felt like the season just started a few weeks ago. But at the same time, it feels like the season started a year ago. I don't know. I think it's actually been a very, very, very fun summer. Time moves fast.
3 balls and a strike, the count on Butera. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The count runs full. For fans just tuning in, this is game 1. Game 1 of just 1 game. No doubleheader anymore due to the rain. The 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. It's called strike 3. The throw down. Not in time. Stolen base for Paletto, but Butera set down. Second K of the day for Glacier. Out number 2 here in the second inning.
Glacier really picking up where he left off, pitching very well. And like we've said, from that left side, the side that he's made his own, we don't see it too much of the flipping, especially when he's pitching so well.
Liam Wagner, a recent high school graduate, steps into the plate. Wagner committed to Emerson from Hingham, Massachusetts, takes first pitch ball.
Okay, Nikita, where is Emerson?
Emerson's in Boston. I got that one.
Oh.
Emerson actually one of the schools that I applied to. I was looking into college.
I see.
Didn't end up being a choice, but that one popped up first base side. Horton makes the catch for out number 3. So Wagner set down to end the second inning. Walker Gleishaw threw 2 scoreless. The Muckdogs rolling up 6-0 as we head to the third. Muckdog fans, the season in its last stages, 2 weeks from today, Luca, last game of the regular season.
Hey,
2
I
weeks
don't.
from today.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
So that means, Luca, these fans tuning in,
Look.
you out there, you sitting there watching the game, come on out to Dwyer Stadium before it's too late. Muckdogs' next home game, July 17th, versus these very same Newark Pilots. It's Thirsty Thursday. That game starts at 6:30 p.m. So for tickets to that one or any of the remaining home games, call 585-524-2260. Luca, Kyle Vaughn digging into the box, but can you remind me on what that number is to get yourself some Muckdog tickets?
That was 585-524-2260. Come to Thursday. It's also First Responders Night. Come and support our local first responders.
Kyle Vaughn takes strike one. For anyone wondering what Thursday Thursday means, $2 beers.
Woo!
In this economy, there's a line drive. Another base hit. Vaughn, 2 for 2 on the day. His first 2 hits in league play for the Muckdogs. He's aboard to open the third.
I think he's getting hot, folks. Our new addition, Kyle Vaughn, with already his second hit of the day. We're only in the top of the third. It would be nice to just add another bat to this lineup that features just so many guys already.
People always say you can't have too much pitching. Same goes for hitting. What I say, you can't have enough good players on your team. First pitch to Justin Espinal is fouled away.
Are you a draft for talent or draft for scheme fit?
Talent.
Talents. Yes.
I'm firm on that one, especially in the NFL draft. Of course.
For sure.
Bit of a tangent from where we are here. As the 0-1 to Espinal is fouled away. What about you? Talent, or are you a draft for scheme kind of guy?
Well, you really have to have a great scheme in order to draft for scheme fit, because if you have a great scheme and you're drafting for scheme fit, then success will come. I think most teams and in most situations you go for talent and you just make it work.
Here comes the 0-2. Pitch misses outside.
That's something we can ask our very own owner, Robbie Nichols.
That's true.
Somebody who's drafted baseball teams and also hockey teams as well.
That one bounces. It hits Espinal on the foot. So he will reach first base. 2 on to open the third. The Muckdogs have had multiple base runners in all 3 innings so far. Just keeping on, putting pressure on the Pilots. It's a great point. Robbie Nichols, a ton of success as GM, head coach.
Anywhere that guy
Professional
goes,
hockey.
anywhere that
he goes, things work out.
Exactly.
Brian Fry steps up to the plate. Fry is 0 for 1 today. Luca, do you think this is a bunt situation?
Well, if we're going, yes. And you were correct in asking me the question. I was correct in my answer. And like I've said a lot of times, I think we work on our bunts a lot in BP. Maybe not a lot, but it is definitely a point driven home by Khalid Cox, our hitting coach, by Joey Skip Martinez, that we need to be able to bunt. In situations like this, it's a necessity.
Fry was flashing bunt again. The pitch was high, so the count even at 1-1.
Would you bunt? in this situation if you are Joey Skip Martinez?
You know, I think it's interesting. I'd say no, but he gets that one down. It's fielded. The throw to first base is offline, and it goes into right field. Brian Fry to second. Vaughn scores. They're waving home Espinal. The throw to the plate is not in time. Brian Fry moves into third. And, folks, that's why he's the manager and I'm in the press box. The bunt works beautifully. We'll see if it's ruled a hit or an error. It's ruled an error. So Brian Fry reaches on the E3. 2 runs score. He moves all the way up to third base. Still nobody out. Muckdogs up 8-0 here in the third.
So probably Brian Fry laying down that bunt probably didn't intend to be standing on third base right now, but you know when you lay that bunt down, you force the defense to make a play, and luckily
that one gets to the backstop. Fry is going to jog home now. Almost, in a sense, like the bunt was a 3-run homer now.
Yeah, like I was just about to say, you have to, it forces the defense to make a play. That ball gets thrown into right field, and all of a sudden your Muckdogs have just put on 3 more runs with no hits. No more hits.
Everything coming up Muckdogs. 2 balls and no strikes to count on Travis Hammond. Inside, it's 3-0 now.
Really, really good sign for this Muckdogs team if Travis Hammond can start working great at bats, start to get hits. Like I said earlier, he brings so much more other than his bat with his speed and his defense in center field. To have somebody like him in our lineup just helps everybody out too. It allows Brian Fry to play a great shortstop. It allows Tyler Castro to play a great second base, and we can put Hammond in center, who we know can make some plays out in center.
He can pick it with the best of them. Tyler Castro, he plays a great center field himself also. Swings a great bat. Honestly, anywhere you put Tyler Castro, he's going to get the job done.
He don't forget, he also pitches as well, a little Ohtani.
That one is outside for ball 1. Just a gamer.
Just a game, exactly right. Just a gamer, just a great ball player. Not as Ohtani as our pitching coach, Grant Bacon, though.
For anyone who missed it last night, here comes the 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes on Castro. Grant Bickham, pitching coach, was in the lineup last night through 4.1 shutout.
Ridiculous.
Got 2 hits, drove in 3
runs. Incredible.
That one misses low. 3-0 the count.
When I got to be able to be face to face with him again the next day on the bus today, just the biggest smile on my face, and it was just awesome.
Here comes the 3-0. That's outside. Back-to-back walks. Again, 2 on, nobody out. Now here with Braden Horton up, I don't imagine they'll go back to the bunt, even though it worked last time. All things coming up Muckdogs, as they're going to go out and have a chat with Bennett. See if this is it for him. Sticking with the right-hander. Get some words of encouragement, some fist bumps from his teammates, as he'll have the tough task of facing Braden Horton.
And if you're new to baseball, you might be like, what just happened? Like, why are they going out there? That was so quick. Sometimes a pitcher, you just need a break. You're out there alone, and you're not having the best inning. You just need somebody to come out, give you a few fist bumps, like you said, saying, hey, man, like, you got this. Just focus on yourself, one batter at a time, and those things really do help.
Especially in this heat. Doesn't hurt to get a little time to take a breather. The first pitch to Horton is in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 today, a single and a walk. Take strike 2. Luca, if you had to pick an MVP of the team, is Horton your guy?
Ooh, I'm going to have to give it...
that one hits him on the leg. So Bennett ahead 0-2. but he loses the zone and plunks Braden Horton to load the bases with nobody out here in the third inning for the Muckdogs.
Yeah, just unfortunate for Bennett right there. Like you just said, had him 0-2, put too much spin on that slider. Caught Horton on the leg. My team MVP is Tyler Castrataro.
Oh, I like that.
It is. His defense versatility, and he's been in the lineup every single day. A true muck dog to his core. Just like we said, a gamer, and it helps. He legitimately can pitch.
Now what about a Cy Young? As Sean Mindas fouls the first pitch off down the right field line out of play.
Well, we're so, like I said earlier, we're so lucky to have this team because there's so many guys to look at. You have Jaden Sherwood, you have a Pablo Sainz, you have a Gavin Chandler. Like, even if Gleishaw continues to be on this path, I could see him being right there. I'm gonna have to give my Cy Young though to Bama. To Gavin Chandler. Gavin Chandler, someone a returner for this Muckdogs team. I would say a captain of the pitchers as well, a leader.
There's strike two on Mindas. Breaking ball clips the outside corner.
Gavin Chandler's been really good for us all year.
I'm gonna say one which I'm curious to see if it changes your mind.
Okay.
Luke Rising.
Oh,
if you look at the numbers.
Well, yeah, obviously can't forget about Luke Rising. The special Luke Rising special because he does it out of the pen too for length. So that game that our Ethan Papachak got hurt, right? Luke Rising on no notice just comes in and shoves. It's things like that as a pitcher that bring that
There's
extra
a call,
value.
strike three. Mindas set down via the K for out number one. Jackson Inman will now come to the plate.
Who is your team MVP in Cy Young so far?
So I'd go Luke Rising as my Cy Young. MVP, I do quite like Tyler Castrataro,
Right.
just playing every single day.
Right.
Braden Horton may have the best production, but of course joined the team late. So if you just go by how many games they've played, although Braden Horton is in the lineup every single day since he got here.
Yeah, and it seems like Horton's been here since day one. Just a great guy. He kind of keeps to himself a little bit, but that's just who he is and his demeanor. A player that just exudes confidence without having to talk about it.
Guy who really just leads by example.
Exactly.
No balls and a strike on Jackson Inman. 3 runs already home in the Muckdog, half of the third inning. The count even at 1-1. Call time. A baseball suddenly comes rolling in. I don't know where that came from. Tossed from out and down the bullpen right field line. Sort of obstructed view for us.
Yes, like I was talking about with being on the first base line.
Here on a ball and a strike. The pitch. A fly ball down the right field line. It chases back. Catch is made in deep right field. Coming for the plate, Travis Hammond. He scores, moving up to third is Tyler Castrataro. It's a sac fly for Jackson Inman. And a 10-piece for the Muckdogs. Double digits as they lead 10-0 here in the top of the third inning.
Yeah, so like we've been saying, even our outs are productive. Even our outs are being made with contact. A sac fly right there pushes us up to a double-digit lead already.
James Bolton looking to keep things rolling. He was robbed of a hit his last time up, 1 for 2 on the day. Luke off the bat. I thought it might have had a chance.
Yeah, I couldn't get too much of a good angle on that ball. I off the crack of the bat, like you said, it sounded like it was hit far.
Here the 2-0 comes, it misses, so 3 balls and no strikes. Against James Bolton, Cooper Fesh in the on-deck circle. Misses low and outside for ball 4. The bases are loaded for the Muckdogs here in the third inning. And that is going to be it for Micah Bennett. Goes 1.2 innings out of the pen. Don't think anyone particularly keen on coming in to face this Muckdog lineup the way they're swinging it today.
I wouldn't. I'll tell you that right now. I would not. Like we've been talking about all day, there is nowhere as a pitcher where you feel like you have an easy out. Even in the 8, 9, 10 spots, it's guys who are going to make you work, guys who have a good OBP, guys who can really still hit the ball. It's really, really hard as a pitching staff to work through this lineup.
The new pitcher on the mound for the Pilots will be Dylan Kelly. Kelly standing at 6'7", 195 pounds, from Rochester. He pitched against the Muckdogs, went 2 innings, allowed 2 runs on 2 hits back on June 18th. So while Kelly warms up, we will step aside. The Muckdogs, bases juiced, 2 down here in the third. 4 runs already home. They lead 10-0. Cooper Fesh has a chance to really do some damage. The 10th man to come to the plate for the Muckdogs here in the third inning. The 3 men on, Tyler Castrataro at third, Braden Horton at second. Leading off of first base is James Bolton. So 2 of the fastest guys on the team, and maybe not one of the fastest. But an athlete in James Bolton.
Hey, James Bolton's, he's got some speed to him.
That pitch is on the inside corner for strike one. That's no slight at all.
Oh, you said that.
James Bolton and his athleticism.
You said that because he's a Red Dragon, huh? We as Muckdogs fans, Nikita is a Ithaca guy, and I am a SUNY Cortland guy. And if you don't know that, it's a big rivalry. So I'm keeping him in check today.
Pitch from Dylan Kelly there is high for ball 1. It's all.
It's all
sunshine
fun.
and rainbows up in the booth.
Yes.
The count even at 1-1. Dylan Kelly, a 7.04 ERA over 7.2 innings on the season. Misses there, just misses. 2 balls and a strike on Fesh.
Yeah, Fesh showing off that great eye right there, getting himself in a good hitter's count to do some real damage to balloon this lead even more. Make this a hot air balloon. Just put it all up in the sky.
That one misses inside. So 3-1 the count. Fesh in the driver's seat. In the on-deck circle is Kyle Vaughn, who led off this inning with a single. The Muckdogs batted around in the first. They might just do it again here in the third. It's been an offensive onslaught. Fesh swinging, fouls it back, runs the count full.
I like Fesh being aggressive right there on a 3-1, bases loaded. A great hitter.
He's ready to clear the bags.
He was looking for his first home run right there.
So with the 3-2 count, 2 outs, the runners will all be off on the pitch. Double will clear the bases most likely. 3-2 is up high for ball 4. An RBI walk for Cooper Fesh brings home the Muckdogs' 11th run, their 5th here in the 3rd inning, as Kyle Vaughn comes to the plate. Vaughn already 2 for 2.
I was just about to say, Kyle Vaughn already with 2 hits in this game. Looking for his 3rd right here in 3 innings.
The 7th hitter getting his 3rd trip to the plate in the 3rd inning. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. A fly ball into shallow right center field. Sinking catch is made in right field by Nick DiGiacomo to retire the side. So the Muckdogs bat around. They send 11 to the plate. They bring 5 runs across home plate. After 3 innings, 2.5 innings of play, the Muckdogs lead this one 11-0.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know. I don't know how to change a tire. And my name's Bella. But I do know where you can get great food and good times at Tully's in Batavia at 522 East Main Street. Look out for coupons at the next Muckdogs home game. And go Dogs! It's been a tale of 2 sides through 2.5 innings. The Muckdogs, Kyle Vaughn hitting 7th, has had 3 plate appearances. The Muckdogs' 8th hitter, Alex Wooten, the designated hitter, is making his first trip to the plate. It's been 2 very different ball games, as Walker Glaishaw has been in total control on the mound. First pitch here is a swing and a miss, strike 1.
And right here, it's just, the game is not over. The game is obviously not over, but I think now if you're a Muckdogs player, it's all about building confidence, staying consistent, and like we said, each AB, each pitch thrown, this is how you build a championship culture. You want, even in games where you're up 11 runs, you have to stay focused and put the team away when you have them. So every opportunity is a learning opportunity.
Always a good chance also to pad those stats.
Yes, sir.
It's a ball and 2 strikes from Glaishaw. That one fouled back.
So even lefty, he kind of switches up his windup as well. Right there, a little bit more of a quick pitch, trying to deliver in that fastball, try to catch him off guard a little bit.
Just another layer, another added difficulty. There,
is a pitch outside. I think Cooper Fesh might have thought that was strike 3. I saw him take a step towards third base, ready to throw it around the horn, but misses outside. So the count even at 2s. That one fouled away. Out. Bounces, runs the count full.
Yeah, Glyshaw's laughing. He went really, really sidearm, almost submarine right there. So we've seen the quick pitch, more of a upper arm slot, and then now to the almost submarine like Glyshaw, just having some fun out there.
That pitch misses outside for ball 4. It's the first free pass surrendered by Glyshaw. So Wooten on. Parker Zieser comes to the plate with one down.
Next up for the Pilots, catcher from Victor, New York, number 31, Parker Zeiser.
Zeiser hitting 146. A teammate of Jaden Sherwood and Braden Rain of the Muckdogs at Monroe Community College. Looking for a knock here. Leadoff man on for the Pilots for the first time today, trying to spark some type of rally. Glashaw's first pitch is in there for strike 1.
And that's been one of the big, big key things pitching coach Grant Bickham, a.k.a. Shohei Ohtani, has talked about is the first pitch strikes. As Travis Hammond will make that play in center field for the first out of the inning. And I feel like we talk about it every single time in the broadcast, but it's so important is pitch count leverage. So a starting pitcher is so much more likely to get an out if he starts out an at-bat with a first pitch strike rather than a first pitch ball. And that's been one of the big, big keys for our Muckdogs pitching staff is getting that first pitch strike.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. You know what, Muckdog fans? I said I was going to do it one day. I've got just how drastic the difference between 1-0 is and 0-1 in a stat, as that pitch misses outside for ball 1. So in 2022, this isn't going to change all that much from year to year. The average hitter, the average OPS for a hitter who went ahead 1-0 in the count was 810. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. The average in an 0-1 count was 610.
Wow.
So the difference between an all-star and a guy that wouldn't play, that's the difference between going ahead 0-1 or falling behind 1-0 as a pitcher.
It's that simple, Muckdogs fans, and it's little tweaks like that a pitching coach can put a more of an emphasis on to be like, bring his pitchers together and, hey guys, this is something that we need to work on. And Grant will show the stats of what the difference is, and it really has worked as we have the best ERA in the West Division.
A balk was called on Glacia. The 2-2 to Chris Finocchiario was popped up first base side. Horton under it. He makes the catch for out number 2. As Nick DiGiacomo will now come to the plate. DiGiacomo grounded out his last time up. Look at the two examples that were used, Trey Turner and Adam Frazier.
Wow.
That's the difference.
Wow.
1-0 and 0-1. As that one popped up again, Braden Horton under it again. Makes the catch for out number 3. So Walker Glacia works his third scoreless frame for the Muckdogs as they are up 11-0 through 3 innings this evening. It'll be 8, 9, and 10 in the Muckdog order here in the 4th inning, beginning with Justin Espinal. Espinal 1 for 1, reached base. Both times he's come to the plate today. Luca, Justin Espinal hitting 8th in the lineup, that just tells you how deep it truly is.
That's something we've been talking about today is how good this lineup is from top to bottom. Yeah, Justin Espinal, who's hit 3rd, 4th, 5th for us, has been hitting in these big RBI spots, now hitting 8th. It's just, it's a luxury, really, to have somebody like Espinal, a switch hitter at that as well. So you almost have like two halves of the lineup, right? Where you have the top half with, you know, guys like Castro and Inman and Horton, but then you get to that bottom and you're not out of it. Nothing's easy.
Not in the slightest. The count 1-0 on Espinal. That one misses low, so it's 2 balls, no strikes. I mean, Brian Fry on deck, Travis Hammond in the hole. Travis Hammond, a guy with an on-base percentage over 500 last summer. 3 balls and no strikes to count on Espinal here. The Muckdogs just continuing. Yep. There's a strike. 3-1. The count.
Pilots pitcher Dylan Kelly reminds me a lot of the Rays reliever Pete Fairbanks with his delivery.
Swing and a miss. The count runs full. You know, it's funny you say that, Luca. There's a guy on the Ironbacks. I see what you're saying here. I think one even more similar is Brad Alexander. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Espinal cut down. Out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning.
You've got another guy?
Brad Alexander of the Niagara Ironbacks. It's almost identical
To Pete Fairbanks.
Yes.
Wow, that's very it's not like Pete Fairbanks is the best pitcher in the world, so that's funny that you already had that logged in your head.
Yeah, no, I actually on the broadcast I said it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Brian Fry is 0 for 2 today. He laid down that bunt and made it all the way to 3rd last time up. There's a strike. So, that's my bad, actually.
No, I'll have to give that to you. I would have to give you that.
It is actually, I discredited Fry. He's 0 for 1, not 0 for 2, because it was a sack up bunt attempt. He reached on an error, but the sack bunt was successful. So he's not credited with an out per se. It's just a plate appearance. So 0 for 1 came around to score in that 3rd inning. But yeah, it's funny to see that. A few different guys. There's a strike.
Do you think it's on purpose, or do you think it's just natural?
I think it's just natural.
Yeah.
You know, funny note on Pete Fairbanks. A guy who, definitely unique style of pitching.
Correct.
Unique look. Here comes the 1-2. That went up high. Now the Rays are good this year. I guess we're doing a quick tangent MLB talk. The Rays are good this year, but in previous years when they've been looking to sell, Fairbanks a guy who can't really get traded to cold weather teams because he can't pitch below. That one grounded to second base, fielded cleanly by Hector. The throw to first in time for out number 2. Due to rain odds, he can't pitch below 60 degrees. So in the playoffs, essentially can't really take the mound.
Wow, that's actually really interesting. I wonder if there are any other pitchers that deal with that. Did not know that.
Hey, you learn something new when you tune into a Muckdogs game.
Yeah.
Travis Hammond comes to the plate with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Takes strike 1 right there. He drew a walk his last time up, had a ribby single in the 1st inning.
That reminds me of, not to go off on a too big tangent, of my Miami Dolphins, how we can't play in the cold at all as a team, let alone one player. So, just things that come to my mind.
0-1 is up and inside. Now, I can tell you as a Giants fan,
you guys can't really...
Most of the last 15 years, it's been more... just not really playing very well. But hey, things change.
Things do change.
You never know.
Every season's a new opportunity.
The count 1-1 here on Hammond. 2 outs, bases empty in the top of the 4th. That one misses outside. The Pilots right now gunning for their first 1-2-3 inning. They faced 5 batters in the scoreless second, but that's been the quickest. Whereas on the Muckdog side, Walker Glacier, that one popped foul. Walker Glacier has only faced 4 batters in an inning. That's the max. So the lowest number for Newark is higher than the Muckdogs' highest number. That's not a recipe for success.
No, it is not. It's not. And our Muckdogs hitters are trained to take pitches, to draw out long ABs, to foul off pitches. So it's not even. It's just always tough.
Travis Hammond working a long AB. The count full on him here. The 3-2 on its way. Fouled back. They'll do it again.
Another great at-bat here from Travis Hammond. You can tell that confidence is coming back to him at the plate.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kelly delivers one. It's tapped back to him.
That
He leaps
6-7
up.
frame.
Came in handy right there to retire the side. So the Muckdogs, for the first time today, go down 1-2-3 after 3.5 innings of play. It's 11-0 Batavia.
Hi, what can I get for you?
One Muckdog ale, please.
Oh, that sounds good.
Here you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too.
Hey,
Thank you, good sir.
what is this Muckdog ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of the Batavia Muckdogs, brewed by yours truly, Eli Fish. Come down, stop by, and get yourself some drinks, some food, awesome stuff at 109 Main Street.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Now underway. A few defensive changes for the Muckdogs. Jacob Vesco in right field. Sean Mindas out of the game. Conta Ueno in at second base for the Muckdogs as Tyler Castrataro is out. So a few changes here for the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 in Newark's order here in the bottom of the 4th. Anthony Hector, Cooper Loyal, and Jacob Paletto. Just acclimating, getting all the defensive changes made. As Walker Glacier has been terrific so far. First pitch on the way. Misses high and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Gleishaw just looking to continue to cruise.
That one high, so it's 2-0 now.
Have you ever been on a cruise, Nikita?
No, not a boat guy.
Neither have I, and I am willing to stay on land as well.
That one misses. It's 3-0. Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Are we pro cruise or against cruise in the Muckdog Mafia?
I've heard some horror stories about certain cruises that have gone wrong.
There's a strike. It's 3-1. Well, I can think of one cruise which went pretty wrong about 113 years ago. That one misses high for ball 4.
I think I know what you're referring to. Yeah, that one didn't go so well.
It's a leadoff walk. I think that's not the reason. Just personally, if I can stay on land, I keep myself on land.
Right.
Cooper Loyal up to the plate. First pitch from Walker Gleishaw is in there for strike 1. No cruises for you? Are you?
Yeah, I just don't see a. I don't know. Like, I'd rather just go to like a water park or something. You know what I mean? For like a day. And
that one into right field. It's a base hit for Loyal. Runners on first and second to open the 4th as the Pilots looking to get on the scoreboard.
and I'd feel like stuck too. You know.
Jacob Poletto up to the plate now. He hit a single his last time up and stole a bag. Walker Gleishaw looking to continue cruising. He's facing his first jam of the day. There's a first pitch breaking ball in there for strike 1. Looking now would be the perfect time. Maybe a 6-4-3 double play.
I could see it. I would like it. I could even see a triple play.
Whoa. That one bounces. Nice block. Runner going for third.
Well,
Both runners move up, so the double play wiped away. Runners on second and third for the Pilots here in the bottom of the 4th.
yeah, there goes our double and triple plays. Well, you never know.
Technically not.
You never know.
Just becomes more unlikely. Jackson Inman in on the grass at third. The pitch drills Poletto, so the bases are loaded with nobody out for the Pilots here in the bottom of inning number 4.
Up next for the Pilots, third baseman from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, number 17, Christian Utera.
Pitching coach Grant Bickham will go out and have a talk with Walker Gleishaw. The infield comes in to join in on the chat. Just to give you all an update on the situation here, the umpire who was down has gotten taken off the field. He's being taken to get some additional medical attention. We hope that everything is okay.
Yes, our best wishes with the umpire. Like, it's the weather here today, it was extremely hot, and then it rained, and now it's like a muggy Florida type of feel here. So not the best conditions to be standing outside. So our best wishes with the umpire, and we hope that he recovers to 100%.
In the meantime, we're not 100% sure what will happen from this point forward. We'll keep you all posted. Again, we just want to reiterate best wishes. We really hope everything is well. The umpire, he's in good hands,
Yes.
good medical team.
Yes. Yeah, they were right on top of it, the Pilots medical team, and thank you all for your patience. We will update you with information as we are updated ourselves.
just to update you all, not 100% sure what the plan is. I think they're discussing whether or not to continue the game at the current moment. I believe they have the base ump changing into some gear, but again, we're not sure when or if this game will continue. I believe they will at least play 5 innings, but we are not 100% sure at this current moment in time. When more is known, I'll make sure to keep you all posted.
Okay, Muckdogs fans, just as we are obtaining information ourselves, we are updating you. Nikita is away right now, but we're going to get this game back on. We're going to try to get this game to be 5 innings to make it an official game. We have a new home plate umpire, and it looks like we're about to take the field. Now, remember, Muckdogs fans, before all of this happened, the bases were loaded with nobody out, so Gleishaw's going to have to come back, work himself out of a jam here as we are starting to prepare to start this game again.
So this game is now back in action. Walker Gleishaw returns with the bases loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. This will be a 5-inning contest, so just 6 more outs to nail down for the Muckdogs.
Interesting, unfortunate set of events.
First pitch popped foul down the right field line, out of play. Just a reminder that, you know, it's great that we get to come here and play baseball, but there are moments that are bigger than just the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Bigger things at hand. Just, you know, in the sports industry, things like this happen, and you have to react to certain adversities, and you never know what's going to happen on a game day, and this is the outcome.
Just hope that everything's all right.
Yes. Our best wishes and prayers are with the home plate umpire who had to exit.
It's a ball and a strike on Christian Butera. Walker Gleishaw comes to the plate. There is a ball outside. It was a walk, a single, and a hit by pitch to load the bases for the Pilots to open up this 4th inning before the delay. Check swing, no swing. Count 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, Gleishaw and the other Pilots pitchers are now going to have to adjust to a new home plate umpire. That is something that's real. There's every home plate umpire specifically umps differently. Something that is going to have to, an adjustment that's going to have to be made.
3-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. So the count runs full. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Glacia sets down Butera for out number 1.
Up next for the Pilots, first baseman from Hingham, Massachusetts, number 36, Liam Wagner.
It'll be Liam Wagner now up to the plate. Wagner popped out in the 2nd inning. Just to clarify, the reason why this game is still going is that pitch is inside. The reason why this game is still going is they need to play 5 innings for this to be an official game. So
Correct.
PGCBL does have the 10-run rule, but that comes into effect after 7 innings. You need 5, same with Major League Baseball. You need to play 5 innings for a game to officially count in the wins and loss column. So if they were to call the game at this current point in time, it would not count as a game. The Muckdogs, of course, up 11-0. Want this to count, as every game is crucial down the stretch. So here we are.
Here we are.
That one, fly ball into center field. Hammond makes the catch. He'll flip it in. Hector did not tag at 3rd, so 2 outs. The base is still loaded for the Pilots.
Up next for the Pilots, designated hitter from Palmyra, New York, number 10, Alex Wooten.
Alex Wooten, the designated hitter, will now come to the plate after walking his last time up. First pitch from Glacia, a fly ball into shallow right field. Vesco coming on, makes the catch to retire the side. So Walker Glacia works out of the bases loaded, nobody out jam. The Muckdogs lead 11-0 after 4 innings of play.
Hey, I bet you're a real good catcher of donuts in your mouth.
Hey! Don't chop at it. It's not a sword.
You're not a sword.
Come on.
Right two.
Oh, that's ugly, man. Strike out, video boy.
Come on now.
Strike 3.
I caught it. You're out.
But I ticked it. It hit the bat.
You're still out.
You're still fat.
The Batavia Muckdogs would like to give a special thank you to Batavia Downs, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Eli Fish Brewing, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, UR, Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Ray Beverage, Geico, Graham Corporation, HP Hood, Liberty Pumps, and Oatka Milk Products. Thank you for your support. It'll be Conte Ueno to lead off the 5th inning for the Muckdogs. Dylan Kelly is still on the mound. First pitch hits him. So Ueno in the game as a pinch hitter. Gets hit, so he'll reach first. Braden Horton will come to the plate. Now, Muckdog fans, I don't believe, I know the 10-run rule is a ruling. I don't believe that is a factor here. I think this is just, I believe this is just a 5-inning game. There's
Correct. It's been changed from a full 9 to a 5 with just how events have transpired today. And like Nikita talked about earlier, in order to make it an official game, it has to be a 5-inning game, meaning that we are just going to play 5, and that will be the ball game.
It's 0-1 on Braden Horton. There's a strike, no balls, 2 strikes on him. Also, the 5-run rule, the 10-run rule, excuse me, is after 7 innings.
Correct.
Kelly ready with the 0-2. There's a line drive. It's down for a base hit. Ueno will pull up at second base. It's a base hit for Braden Horton. Runners on first and second with nobody out here in the 5th for the Muckdogs. As Jacob Vesco now will come to the plate. Vesco pinch hitting for Sean Mendas, who finishes his day 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch is in there for a strike. That one misses. Count even at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ball on 2 strikes to count. Pitch misses outside. So the count 2-2. On deck is Jackson Inman. Called strike 3. Vesco set down for out number 1. Jackson Inman is 1 for 2 today. 2 RBIs. He had a sac flies last time up. Had a ribby single in the Muckdogs' 6-run first inning. 11 runs on 10 hits for Batavia. No runs on 2 hits for the Pilots. First pitch is cut on and missed. There's the ball. Count even at 1-1. It's 1-1 on Jackson Inman. 1 out, 2 on for the Muckdogs here in the 5th inning. Pitch is high. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Check swing. They say he went, so the count even at 2-2 on Inman. James Bolton, the designated hitter, is on deck. Taking a look around the rest of the PGCBL, the Tarp Skunks play 2 against the Red Wings today. They won game 1. Second game, they lead 1-0 in the 2nd inning. That pitch misses, the count runs full.
Those Tarp Skunks, they've been playing really, really well as of late.
They've been red hot. Looking to win another one against Geneva, who scuffled all year. The Pioneers, 1-2 against the Ironbacks. Big game, big 2 games for them at this point in the season. They need to win as much as possible.
Yeah, it's a big run differential over the 2 games. A 22-3 run differential for the Elmira Pioneers against the Ironbacks. Yeah. Complete domination.
A 5-inning mercy roll, 15-2. You don't see a whole lot. Actually, on the bus earlier, we were talking about that. You don't see a whole lot of 5-inning mercies.
Right.
So now looking at the standings, the Muckdogs, assuming they hold on to win this one, 3-2. Misses for ball 4, so Inman walks to load the bases. Assuming they hold on to win, they'll move to 22-9-1. They'll take a 2-game lead in the West. The Tarp Skunks at 20-11. If they win, they move to 21-11. They've won 9 of their last 10 games, 3 in a row. The Americans have the day off today. They're 22-13 in 3rd place. First pitch to Bolton is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, remember, folks, the PGCBL is all based off of win percentage. It's not about head-to-head matchups. Well, until that's the last tiebreaker, of course. But it's all about winning percentage, not about wins and losses. It's that winning percentage.
An interesting discrepancy. There's a strike. The Pioneers, sort of to go off their point, the Pioneers have 19 wins. Auburn is 18, but the Pios are 2 games back. Auburn 18-10-5. Elmira 19-15-1. The 5 ties.
Yeah,
it makes everything look a little funky in the standings.
Right, and that will actually probably come back to hurt the double days or those 5 ties rather than help them. Because those could have been wins. Obviously, they could have been losses, but those 5 ties, 5
of them.
Nobody else has more than 2. And every single tie in the league has been tied to the Auburn double days. So it's really something.
1-2 pitch is stopped at home plate, so the count even at 2-2. Luca, it's going to be interesting down the stretch. If you had to predict the playoff picture today, what's your 1 through 4?
Give me the Muckdogs in first, obviously. I like the Tarp Skunks. Me and Nikita were talking about it on the bus. They, like most good baseball teams, are good on offense and defense with their pitching and hitters. Both have a bunch of talent on both sides. And give me the double days in third. I think they're going to come up and steal 3rd place against the Americans. And then Americans 4th, of course.
So Elmira, their first team on the chopping block.
Sorry.
That one grounded to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Loyal goes to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. So Dylan Kelly induces the 6-4-3 DP to get out of trouble in the 5th. The Muckdogs scratch no runs across. They lead this one 11-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, this is now a 5-inning contest. This will be it. The Muckdogs need 3 outs. The Pilots need 11 runs to secure a win. Again, Muckdog fans, just 5 more home games this season. So if you'd like to come out to Dwyer Stadium, please make sure to call 585-524-2260. Get yourself some tickets before it's too late and you have to wait until 2026. And also, Muckdog fans, make sure to come out tomorrow
Yes.
to Tully's, 5 to 8 p.m. The Muckdogs will be there. The team,
The interns, come to Tully's, your local Batavia Tully's, Monday, July 14th, from 5 to 8 p.m. You're going to be served. You're going to be served by our all-stars, by the rest of our gang and our Muckdog team, as well as our interns, and Nikita will be there, Lou Dog, your color commentator, will be there, and all of our other great interns who help make the team possible will be there to help and support and serve everyone. And a special thank you for Tully's, great food and good times, for having us over.
I'd also like to reiterate, no purchase needed, no tickets, no registration, no anything. All you need to do is just show up to Tully's tomorrow, and you'll be served by the Muckdogs. Parker Zeiser will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Walker Glacier still on the mound, now pitching from the right side. Zeiser's 0 for 1 today. First pitch is a strike.
Something unique now, as we can see, is Gleishaw has flipped. Now pitching from the right side.
4 innings from the left, hoping to close it out from the right. If he is the one to get the final 3 outs, it would count as a complete game for him. You don't see a whole lot of those, albeit there's an asterisk there. I hate to be the asterisk guy, but in this case,
they are necessary, and they have their place.
There's a fly ball into shallow right field. Ueno makes the catch for out number 1.
You have to remember the Astros won a World Series without cheating. So there's always going to be an asterisk next to that World Series.
Oh, you're riling the people up with that one. You know what? A New York-based team, I don't think too many people will be.
I would assume. For any Astros fans, I have a ton of respect for that franchise. The consistent winning that has been going on there is unparalleled. But you guys did cheat. So
they did in 2017. Now, it doesn't change the fact that the Yankees have...
we don't need to. We don't have to get into our shortcomings.
Yes, 2 Yankee fans here in the booth.
It's not fun. It's not.
1-1, swing and a miss. All-Star break coming up for any of you MLB fans.
Home Run Derby.
Home Run Derby tomorrow.
Coming up.
That pitch bounces low. So when you come back from Tully's, 5 to 8 p.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
When you come back from Tully's, you can turn on the Home Run Derby. Sounds like a great Monday evening. You can't do better than that.
Great night. It's still involving baseball as well. Just have a good time with your Muckdogs.
That one grounded to third base in midfield. So throw to first in time for out number 2. So the Muckdogs 1 out away from securing victory here this evening. As Nick DiGiacomo is the last man standing for Newark. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch is fouled away. No balls and a strike the count. 0-1 from Glacier is popped up. Shallow. Brian Fry, a step onto the grass, makes the catch. And that will be it. The Muckdogs take home victory. They win this one 11-0. It's a complete game shutout for Walker Glacier. They just rolled out of the gate. They put up 6 runs in the first inning. Add on another 5 in the third to secure this one. Just another win. They're 10-1-1 in their last 12 games. Luca just came in and handled business today.
Yeah, that was really what it's a good way to encapsulate it. Came in and just took care of business. After the rain delay, there's always a little bit of anxiety about how we're going to come out. Are we going to come out flat, or are we going to come out energized? And it was the latter. Muck Dogs came out and scored a scorching hot 6 runs in that first inning. Walker Glashaw has really also came into form, pitching very well from left, finishing the game with his right. Just a very special player in his own right. And your Muck Dogs are, like Nikita just said, 10-1-1 in their last 12. We are red hot. Come see us tomorrow, Monday, at Tully's from 5 to 8 p.m. We're going to serve you up. We're going to help you out. And then come see us for Thursday, July 17th. That is our next home game. Call 585-524-2260 for tickets. That is 585-524-2260. We expect to see you guys at Tully's. Thank you all for tuning into this broadcast, and have a great night.